White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders violated ethics law when she used her official White House Twitter account to complain about being kicked out of a Virginia restaurant, according to the former head of the U.S. Office of Government Ethics. Sanders complained on her @Pressic Twitter account Saturday about the Red Hen restaurant that refused to serve her Friday. She tweeted, "Because I work for it." POTUS restaurant owner Stephanie Wilkinson told the Washington Post that Sanders was told to leave because the business has certain standards to uphold, such as honesty and compassion and cooperation. Walter Shaub, who left the Trump administration a year ago after 5 years as head of the ethics office, posted an annoyed tweet in response to Sanders' comment, pointing out that it's a clear violation of federal ethics law to name a specific business with the intent of personal gain or retaliation. He compared Sanders' White House tweet to a federal law enforcement officer who pulls out a badge at a restaurant in a similar situation. In an interview Sunday on CNN's State of the Union, Rep. Barbara Leahy Califf called upon the Office of Government Ethics to investigate Sanders for using her official Twitter account to attack the restaurant. "Last night I was told by the owner of Red Hen in Lexington, VA to leave because I work for it, POTUS, and I politely left." Her actions say far more about her than about me. "I always do my best to treat people, including those I disagree with, respectfully and will continue to do so." Sarah Sanders, @Pressic, June 23, 2018. Sarah, I know you don't care even a tiny little bit about the ethics rules, but using your official account for this is a clear violation of 5 CFR 2635.702a. It's the same as if an ATF agent pulled out his badge when a restaurant tried to throw him/her out. https://t.co/fj6offbedu. Walter Shaub, @Walt Shaub, June 23, 2018. Shaub cited the federal law 5 CFR 2635.702, which prohibits government employees from using their position for personal gain or for endorsing a product or business. He said the corollary, using a government position to punish an operation by discouraging patronage, is also illegal. Also, 5 CFR 2635.101, which details the basic obligation of public service, requires that employees shall act impartially and not give preferential treatment to any private organization or individual. Sanders can lob attacks on her own time but not using her official position, Shaub wrote. Sanders used her official GOVT account to condemn a private business for personal reasons. Seeks to coerce business by using her office to get public to pressure it. Violates endorsements ban too, which has an obvious corollary for discouraging patronage. Misuse reg covers both. Walter Shaub, @Walt Shaub, June 23, 2018. Opening sentences of 5 CFR 2635.702 cover both. 702a gives example of coercion, 702c gives example of endorsement. Also 2635.101b, 8 bars preferential treatment, with obvious corollary for singling out. She can lob attacks on her own time but not using her official position. Walter Shaub, @Walt Shaub, June 23, 2018. Her goal was transparently to get her fans to boycott or harass the restaurant, and that is exactly what has happened. If you were teaching ethics training, you'd never offer this as an example of what is acceptable. It's like when Trump attacked Nordstrom. Walter Shaub, @Walt Shaub, June 24, 2018. Former Obama administration White House lawyer Ian Bassin agreed on Twitter that Sanders' tweet violates federal ethics rules. At the White House, we trained all staff they couldn't use their WH titles or resources like Twitter ACCT for personal uses, he tweeted. When I was a WH lawyer, we trained all staff they couldn't use their WH titles or resources like Twitter ACCT for personal uses like making restaurant reservations or promoting businesses. So yes, this tweet violates federal ethics rules. I'm sure Don McGahn will remind her. https://t.co/2t2jcvb5b7, Ian Bassin, at Ian Bassin, June 24, 2018. Think of it this way: if a rental car company screws up my reservation on my family vacation, I don't get to use my public office at the WH to publicly shame them in the name of the United States GOVT. That's a misuse of position. Ian Bassin, at Ian Bassin, June 24, 2018. The red hen has been embraced by Trump administration critics but slammed on social media by supporters of Trump and Sanders. Sanders has not responded to Schaub's accusations. Singling out private businesses for attacks from the White House is something Sanders' boss has done often. Donald Trump has lashed some 16 businesses, including Amazon, Boeing, Delta, General Motors, Lockheed Martin, several media companies and Nordstrom, after it dropped a product line owned by daughter Ivanka Trump. "My daughter Ivanka has been treated so unfairly by Nordstrom. She is a great person, always pushing me to do the right thing. Terrible." Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, February 8, 2017. Richard Painter, who was the chief ethics lawyer during the George W. Bush administration, said that Trump's attacks on Amazon could amount to market manipulation under U.S. securities laws and he could be vulnerable to lawsuits by stockholders. Painter believes Trump's complaints about the price Amazon pays the U.S. Postal Service for deliveries is a cover for his fury against the often critical Washington Post, which is owned by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. It is a violation of federal securities laws to knowingly, or with extreme recklessness, make false statements about a publicly held company when you know that could impact the stock price, Painter said earlier this year in a radio interview with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. "I would think that the president should comply with the securities laws, comply with the ethics laws and the United States Constitution just like everyone else," he added. Download. Do you have information you want to share with HuffPost? Here's how.